A high-stakes legal fight in Silicon Valley could shake up the future of artificial intelligence and raise some big questions about who's really in control. Elon Musk taking on Sam Altman in court, while at the same time, OpenAI is facing serious new lawsuits from families who say its technology may have played a role in a deadly school shooting. Joining us now to discuss is cybersecurity expert and privacy attorney Leeza Garber. Good morning, Leeza. Great to see you as always.
Good morning, Jan. Great to see you as always.
Let's start with two of the biggest AI titans in the world, Elon versus Altman. What does this trial mean for AI and really the future of the entire AI industry?
This trial means so much for the future of the AI industry, not just how it's shaped and who is going to lead in dominance, but also about the ethics and safety guardrails that it's seriously lacking. If you look at the footage of the courtroom, you'll see protesters every day, and the judge has actually had to redirect some of the testimony so that it doesn't focus on ethics and safety, but really on the corporate guidance for these different companies.
OpenAI also being sued by families of victims in a school shooting in Canada. They claim warning signs were missed and that the company failed to warn law enforcement. How significant is this case?
This is significant because it comes, as the National Desk has seriously and significantly covered, in a wave of lawsuits against social media, against artificial intelligence platforms that have led to suicide, murder, harassment, bullying, all of these things. And this is the latest. There are about 7 lawsuits right now from grieving family members looking at liability and negligence, these legal theories related to what this AI platform could have done to stop the horrible shooting. And so far we've seen, especially in the United States, these companies have been held liable, whether it's negligence, endangering the welfare of a minor. There are different legal theories at play. But this could be the next step in trying to get change.
Yeah, and where is that line between a tool being misused and a company being held legally responsible, liable for a crime like this?
That's the trillion-dollar question. Right now, the safety guardrails are basically non-existent. It's not enough. So there are different types of legal theories, very complex concepts of how we can hold these companies liable, whether it's looking at actual product liability or it's negligence or criminal wrongdoing. Unfortunately, there's a lot of different complications. There's the idea of a Good Samaritan law, Section 230. So seeing how these lawsuits play out will really help determine how these companies have to react.
Yeah, and finally, Meta also facing scrutiny in Europe with regulators. They are saying Facebook and Instagram failed to keep children under 13 off their platforms. How different is the legal landscape in Europe compared to the U.S.? And are we headed toward, do you think, stricter age verification here as well?
Yes, a great question. Also very complicated. The EU has always led in having black and white laws related to social media and now artificial intelligence as well. Age authentication remains a concept that's very difficult for these companies to grasp because there are privacy concerns and other issues on keeping eyes on screens. In the United States, it's really guided by state laws, and we've seen states step up, especially in the past couple of years, in trying to make age authentication better and more required. But right now, the EU is certainly leading the way.
Yeah, and I still go back to this parental responsibility. Where does that play into this as well?
Yes, parental liability is certainly a part of it, but how can we know what these companies are doing? There's still the black box problem, there's lack of transparency, and these guidelines keep changing every day for what the companies are holding themselves to. Yeah. So we need to be involved in what our children are doing, of course, and also understanding that big tech is not going to take the reins in safety.
All right, cybersecurity expert and privacy attorney Leeza Garber, always great to get your expertise in these issues. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.